under-18, under-16 quarterback Mike Riley is up against his former team in a home game against his old team, the Edmonton Eskimos. Of course, the under-18 Lions, the only undefeated team sitting at 4-0, looking to make it 5-0 tonight. Or this afternoon, I guess you could say, on TSN 6. We welcome you in. Tomorrow we want to try and do a game early in the morning, and right now here we're going to do one before we head out for work over at Galaxy Cinemas. It's going to be a good game, of course, but before we send it down to our commentators, Chris Cuthbert and Glenn Suter, we want to make sure that Danielle Bonet can win herself a Chevy car, kick off his return. She's from Vancouver, BC. And if it happens again, Danielle Bonet could have $1 million. Here we go. To our commentators for Week 5, Chris Cuthbert here, and Glenn Suter here on TSN 6. Thank you, Rod. And hello, everybody, and welcome here to Vancouver, BC. BC Place Stadium. As we have an undefeated team, we have to see if the 1-2 Edmonton Eskimos are here in Vancouver to take on the 4-0 undefeated BC Lions. We want to try and get that opening, or get the win as it's the opening game of Week 5. Let's look at the weather here in Vancouver, BC. For the first game of Week 5 in the 18 League. Of course, the Real Life League will get ahead. Feels like 21 degrees. There's 21 degrees. Feels like 22. Overcast. 9-kilometer wind gusting up to 14. They're not going to be a factor. This is going to be an opening kickoff here, and the Eskimos are ready to start with the ball. Yep, there we go. So the Eskimos will start the game with the football. And they have booted it off. Eskimos have to start with this opening kick. And now he's going to dodge a couple of hits. And where is he? Anyway, a good dodge a couple of hits. Get it up to the 38-yard line as we look at the offensive players to watch here. Brought to you by Rona, doing it right for the Eskimos. Yeah, they'll have Trevor Harris starting at quarterback. Of course, will be a tough guy to watch out, of course. Also, the running back is CJ Gable, and wide receiver Natay Adjay. They can probably make some moves, and they'll make it tough on the Lions to try and win. Thank you. Hunted back in the Lions defense. They want to be strong. Already had a 4-0 start to the season, but a good job by Ellingson to get the catch, and he has the first down. That quiets the crowd a bit as we look at the BC defense. Now their defense will be pumped up, including TJ Lee, as he wants to try and make a big game here. Also another guy to watch out for their defensive end, and Darius Allen, and also Matt Bozen. They can both make some plays and make it really tough on their opponents. Here we go. Right after this game, we're going to head to work at the movies. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. And the Eskimos all tied up at 0 and send it back. And now they're going to dump it off. There goes CJ Gable, and Gable, he's going to keep going, and there's Gable. He's got to pick up a 7 or 8 yards. So they're going to call it a pickup of 8, and it's 2nd and 2. Yeah, that's a good start here by the Eskimos. And their offense starting to move on the field very well. Lots of people wanting to see how they can do, and right now their offense has been working perfectly here. And now on 2nd down, you wonder what the Eskimos are going to do. Thank you. Here we go on 2nd and 2. Hunted back, and now some pressure. And they hand it off. And after all, first down. CJ Gable to the 37. And right now The Eskimos are looking good. And they're killing a lot of time off the clock, almost 3 minutes already. And they just picked up another first down, so we'll see what their offense can keep doing. I don't know how they're doing it right now, but cheap night at the movies. We're heading there right when this game ends. This game should take about 3 hours or so. Should be done around 4 o'clock, maybe 3:30 if there's less penalties and stuff in this game. Yeah, that's right. 1st and 10. Eskimos looking good. There goes the throw. And there's another catch. And he's going to keep going to the 23-yard line. And right now, the Eskimos might be able to score on the opening drive. And they might be able to. You can see this replay. Good job to get the throw in. And now, as the clock keeps going, that Eskimo offense is really moving solemnly good. And they can take an early advantage. Thank you there. Here we go on 1st and 10. Eskimos looking. There goes Ellingson up into the air. And he's going to catch it. And he has a touchdown. And the Eskimos strike first. Can they possibly give BC their first loss of the season? Potentially. As Ellingson gets Edmonton on the board on the road. Yeah, they're celebrating here quickly. Siam is quick to watch them celebrate. Good throw. And then Ellingson, he's going to just go in under it. And he's going to score the early touchdown. They killed about 5, almost 6 minutes off the clock. And a good opening drive sets up the Eskimos to a 6-0 early lead. There we go, a 6-0 early lead. You can get those VTech phones if you were able to get that touchdown. And now it is 6-0 as the Eskimos prepare themselves here. And it's now 7-0. Eskimos out to the early lead. And of course, quarterback out of everybody, Mike Riley up against his former team. He's already down 7-0. And he'll be taking the ball when we return.
Here's your commercial. What if I'm giving birth to Justin Bieber, who's giving birth to Anthony Kiedis, who's giving birth to a phone?
James, we really want people to know that you can get thousands of handpicked playlists based on the music you love.
Well, wait. What about this? Me, as every iconic music star in history. Bang and boom. I'm the Spice Girls. I'm Pharrell. Maybe not Pharrell,
James,
but
we just want to tell people all the ways that you can listen to Apple Music.
even offline, on a plane or a car. Say no more. What if I'm driving in a convertible through the desert. I see a small boy. I walk over to him. He looks at me, I look at him. He says, "That's me." I say, "Thirsty for new music," and I hand him an iPhone.
Why don't you give him more? James, why don't you just tell him we have 40 million songs?
I can work with that. Picture this. I'm stood on the edge of the ocean. I dive headfirst into the water. But I'm surrounded by, wait for it, 40 million hours. And then what? The Apple Music logo. That was the screen.
I don't think this is gonna work. But I've got more ideas. Me and Usher are identical twins.
James, we're getting off track.
Okay, try this next one. I'm in the jungle with Alicia Keys. Don't like that? Here's another one. Let's get out of here.
So now the under-18, under-16 CFL 107th season, week 5 on GSN6, brought to you by Nissan. Innovation that excites. 7-0 Eskimos lead. Good game so far. Ron to give BC that first loss on the season. Standing on Twitch, I almost avoid 2 Gacker drops. Right now they're all updated though on league rosters. It doesn't automatically. Here goes the boot, it's a high one. And the Lions are going to have to field it. And it's going to bounce back. And now they're going to be way back. Way back at the 10-yard line. It's going to be a long drive, hopefully, here for the Lions. If we look at their offense. Rona doing it right. And Mike Riley will be playing against his former team. Brian Burham is their top receiver to watch out for in this game. And he'll be a tough guy to watch out as well. And we might see their running back get the ball a couple of times between some different guys. We might see Brandon Rutley get a couple of plays. He might get a lot in this game. Thank you there, and he's done well when he played for the Eskimos, or when he played for the Alouettes against the Eskimos. He ran the best against them almost. And he has about 5 or 6 yards here. They'll say 5. It's 2nd and 5. We bring up the Edmonton defense. And later we gotta help customers. Probably won't lose our voice. Probably not. But here we go to that Edmonton defense. This game might be 3 hours, might be less. We might be done before 4. Who knows? We gotta look out for DB Jordan Ballou. Also another guy. Linebacker Larry Dean and linebacker Vontae Diggs as well. They can both make plays and make it extra difficult for the teams that they play against to make big plays on them. Thank you there. It's 2nd and 5 as we take it there, headed back. Right now the Eskimos are ahead. There goes the throw. And there is Burham. Brian Burham gonna keep going to the 37-yard line. About over 15 yards there. Good job. He got 22 yards. Yeah, that's a good job to get them out of their deep end. But you can see on the replay, you gotta be careful if you're the Eskimos. And the Lions, of course. Don't want to throw a pick in this situation. You want to make sure you're covering the guy properly, and the Eskimos weren't. They let that play slip free. Thank you there. An early game tomorrow, and we're going to try and wake up and do, and then we're going to head to the doctors. And that's a 3-yard play. It's 2nd down, and when we get to the doctors, first we're going to get our appointment through. Yeah, that's right, the appointment. If we check any back quick, it'll be after work. It's 2nd down and 7 here, and if you're the Lions, you want to try and get that first down. Thank you there. Here we go. So it's a 4-0 record coming into the game. They're already down in this one 7-0. Haven't lost yet at home this season. And the Lions turn on 2nd down. Some pressure there. Now they're going to escape it. Here's Riley's throwing. Look at that big play. There goes Burham. Burham's going to keep going. Then Burham's not stopped until he gets to the Edmonton 25. And that was a huge gaping play. Riley had enough time to air it out. And of course the linebackers and DBs weren't paying attention to Burham, and Burham able to sneak by. And then Larry Mead eventually trips him up, but who cares? It's a big first down first for the Eskimos, or for the Lions. And against the Eskimos, they're doing great. Well, there we go, 1st and 10. They are marking it at the 25 after all. And right now it is a Edmonton lead with the clock still making its way down here, 1st and 10. A bit of pressure, there goes the throw. Looking end zone, yes, touchdown! BC in the end zone. Brian Burham. And the Lions an extra point away from tying the game back up. Yeah, now you can see the replay. And you can see the throw. And it does a great job here. So it's 7-6 right now, but you can see on the replay, good throw. Get it in there. And then Brian Burham makes the play and helps the Lions regain some focus. Thank you there, Glenn, and obviously a good start. Ron and Twain will be with us in Winnipeg tomorrow. Early in the morning, we have to get up on time, of course. And we're tied at 7. It's Toronto against Winnipeg tomorrow. A huge game coming up. We're going to try and finish the whole week by the end of Friday. We're going to return in just a bit here on TSN 6.
There's only one thing that takes your talent further. Fire. A fire that's lit every time you train and every time you play. A fire that pushes you to chase down every puck and go hard into the corners. And when you add fuel to that fire, you burn a path to glory. Gatorade. Fuel's better than water. Fuel better. Perform better.
Now you can dance to your own beat. Or no beat at all. In new Pampers Cruisers, our best fit and protection, so you can move freely. New Pampers Cruisers has a lot less sag Because it's the first and only diaper with extra absorb channels that help distribute wetness evenly. Plus, it gives your baby up to 12 hours of protection. Its unique three-way fit adapts at the waist, legs, and bottom. Pampers Cruisers has flexible leg cuffs that gently seal around your baby's legs. Its stretchy sides help the diaper stay in place while flexing with your baby's every move. And you'll love our fun Sesame Street designs. So go ahead, dance to the beat of your own drum. Pampers Cruisers.
The Under-18, Under-16 CFL 107 season, Week 5 on TSN 6, brought to you by Nissan Innovation and Sites. After the stream, Mookie, I gotta go straight to work, sorry, otherwise I would do video games, but I don't know, I'm streaming with Chris tomorrow at 7-7 here in the first quarter after the Lions tie up the game. Yeah, the Lions are able to tie up the game from Brian Burham, so now we're gonna see how the Eskimos respond. And here are the Eskimos trying to beat BC. And they're able to get this ball to the 32-yard line. Edmonton hasn't beaten BC yet. BC hasn't lost a game yet this season. In the Under-18 League, in the Real Life League, they're 1-3. They just got their first win in Toronto, they had to pay. And it's been a struggle for that team, but the Under-18s are rocking it solid. 1st and 10 for Edmonton after the touchdown by Brian Burham, hunted back. And handed off to CJ Gable. Brought down in Mookie. I don't know if you found out the score in the Under-18 Raptor game yesterday in the Celtics. The Celtics ended up losing 116 to 94 to the Under-18 Raptors yesterday at TD Garden. And that was a good game. Of course, Celtics will take a few days off or so until they prepare for their next game against the Lakers. That's right, they'll be up against the Lakers, and they got some good players, so it's going to be a nice game to watch that one in the next few days on TSN 6. But first, Week 5 must play now on 2nd down and 7. Mookie, a good 3 minutes left in the opening quarter, and the Eskimos are trailing are tied in this game. Here goes a throw. This one going up and above, and the and did he catch it? They're saying it's incomplete. The Eskimos are saying that he caught it, but the refs are saying it hit the ground, and I think he used the ground to sell the catch. Yeah, I think so too. So we'll see what they do, and they're looking up at the big screen, and now he can see that it hit the ground, and she's jogging it off. So it looks like they're going to keep it that way, and what a nice opening start to the game. And a 7-7 score already. Yeah, there we go. So 3rd down, and now they're going to hunt it back. And now the Eskimos are punting it away. And here goes the boot that now the Lions got to receive the ball, and they do. Here come the Lions, but there's no good blocking, so this is tracked down at the 34-yard line, and big things are coming up soon. Of course, this game's going to probably be less than 3 hours due to work at the movie theater. Of course, it is cheap night over there. And it's unbelievable. It's cheap night, and it's going to be crazy because it's Spider-Man and all those new movies, so the lineup's going to be out the door for me. But I'll enjoy it. They switched my shift from 5:30 to 5, so I have to be done even earlier now. And now we see here the first flag from Ben Major. Time count violation, BC. BC quarterback number 13. It's a 5-yard penalty. Repeat, first down. There's Major calling a penalty, and that's going to move the Lions back. Now they got more of a game to work with. Not much time left till the quarter ends. And it is hunted back here on 1st and 15. Some pressure's going to get there. This throw's going to go. And it's caught there. So it's 2nd down. And I'll get ready to blow the play in. Hey Google, what is the score in the under 18 CFL BC Lions game?
The under-18 BC Lions are tied with the under-18 Edmonton Eskimos 7-7 with 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
There we go, 30 seconds left. We're tying up at 7 in the first quarter. And the time is running out here, 2nd down and 15. Lions going for their 5th one in a row. And the home side Lions have the ball here, 2nd down, 14 seconds. He's scanning the field. And now Riley's taking way too long. There's Riley. He's going to now chuck it deep. And this one's risky to be picked off, and it is. Second for the Eskimos. And they'll bring it back to midfield. And that's instant field position as Josh Whitehead has his first interception of the year. So the Eskimos will take over from midfield and switch sides when we come back to begin the second quarter here on TSN 6.
So you guys have recently started dating again?
A little less than a month.
Coming up on 2 months now, yeah? Cool. I want to show you guys these 3 Chevy SUVs. The first one is called the Trax.
Beautiful.
Do you think it would be good for moving in together? Moving in together? Okay, well this is the Chevy Equinox. Perfect for when you two have your first kid.
Give me some time.
Okay, this is the Traverse for when you have your 5 kids, 2 dogs, and 1 cat.
Oh, 5?
Well, no matter what stage of life you're in, Chevy has an SUV for you.
We have it all planned out. Thanks.
Can I have some privacy? That's not what I asked for. Don't get down, get out. Close the door. Close the door.
My man, Dwayne Wade. You got this. You cool.
Cool like a penguin in a tank top.
Cool like a convertible with a snowplow.
Like a streaker at a hockey game.
Like a finger rolling pepper.
Cool like a Yeti eating frozen spaghetti.
The cool, crisp flavor of Gatorade Frost. Play cool.
First they're sour, then they're sweet.
It's okay.
Sour Patch Kids. Sour.
The new double quarter-pound king from Burger King. Made with over a half-pound of flame-grilled 100% beef.
Hey Google, what is the score in the under-18 CFL Edmonton Eskimos game?
Now part of the King collection.
Currently, the under-18 Edmonton Eskimos are tied with the under-18 BC Lions 7-7 at the end of the first quarter.
Under 18 under 16 CFL 107 season, week 5 on TSN 6, brought to you by Nissan. Innovation that excites. We make our way back, and 7